Good afternoon. Thank you for joining a preview of one of our exhibitors for the Fiatech conference. My name is Eva Leos and I will be your host. I would like to introduce our presenter, Jack Leahey. He is the Vice President of Global Sales and Services at 8over8 Limited. Welcome, Jack.
Thank you, Eva. Appreciate that. I'm going to review 8over8 with the product Procon today, and how this solution improves project management efficiency through obtaining complete contract control. We have a free white paper to download, Controlling Project Overrun, and I think it'll be enlightening for everyone to download that and read it. We are a contract management platform. We are used extensively throughout asset-intensive industries. And Procon, when deployed, will allow you to follow best practices for both pre-award and post-award, claims management, bid contract, and we've been achieving success with our clients for over 15 years, and we've returned a high rate of return on every capital project we've been deployed on. Combining these things with our real-time analytics software really allows people to view the entire commercial life cycle and easy-to-use KPIs to make real-time decisions and operational benefits clear, to send cost savings straight to the bottom line. And again, our white paper, free download, Controlling Project Overrun, I think will be very interesting to you. Introducing Procon and 8over8. 8over8 is a complete contract management software that is used on capital projects within the asset-intensive industries. And we focus on improving the performance and profitability through taking control and obtaining complete contract control. And this is between owner-operators and their contractors and EPCs that they hire. Procon's a web platform.
Brilliant. Sorry to interrupt, Jack, but that is such a brilliant opportunity to showcase 8over8, because this is an effort that we are bringing forward at the Fiatech conference, and some of the areas in this second paragraph where you mentioned managing to save $7 trillion in asset is amazing. Can you talk to us about the presentation that you all will be doing at the conference?
Yes, Eva, thank you. Yeah, so Shell has deployed Procon globally and mandated on most of their capital projects. And Shell will be presenting at the conference on the behalf of themselves and 8over8 using Procon. And they're going to show how they control communications between owner Shell and their contractors, and how that goes into an audit log and all gets connected in a way that if someone has a question or a claim or some kind of dispute, they can very easily, in one click, get the entire history through hundreds of thousands of communications and come up with the answer immediately of whether that's a good claim, a bad claim, or they negotiate a partial claim. And so they have saved a tremendous amount of money on their capital projects, and we have numbers 5 to 10% of savings of the total budget of capital through this communication control and through the ability to have the history that's audit-proof and proving whether these claims are valid or not.
That is spectacular. I know people are going to be very, very interested. And this is a presentation that takes place on the Monday, April the 4th, at pretty much the start of the conference. So definitely make sure to save the time and be there early. You don't want to miss that presentation.
I think it'll be very interesting. Thank you. This is a sampling of our customer base, and I'd like to say that, you know, for the first 13, 14 years of 8over8's existence, they focused 100% in upstream oil, which is demonstrated on this slide. But in the last year and a half, we've managed to diversify ourselves quite well. And so we've got a lot of activity in midstream and downstream oil and gas, as well as mining, petrochemical, utilities, and even shutdown and turnarounds. And then also working directly with the EPCs that support these asset-intensive industries. So what we have found over the last couple of years is that our complete contract control platform is well versed and translates well into these other verticals and is being deployed, and we're seeing equal amount of savings in these other industries. So complete contract control, what does it do? It really helps these major capital projects into performance, but it does it through connecting decision makers, and that's the collaboration platform. It's enforcing standards, and I like to say it takes your two best contract managers and puts their processes into your other 50 or 100 that you have, and you escalate everyone's performance of how these contracts are being managed and governed through the platform and the discipline that is driven throughout your team. And that managing that commercial activity at every phase of the asset lifecycle is what really gives the savings. Avoiding and recovering costs, avoiding and defending against claims. Shell has used Procon on some very large capital projects and actually have come through with 0 claims because of the communication control and early warnings that they get through those communications to avoid problems. And then providing the analytics for the real-time visibility of the financial health is very key, and also gives some warnings. So the quote at the bottom is interesting. It's all about the interface between the owner and the contractor. And that's really what we're focused on, is that relationship, that communication, that collaboration, and that transparency that happens between the owner and the contractor. So we'd just like to wrap up, Eva, with again reminding people of the free white paper that they can go download, Controlling Project Overrun. And would love them to come to our booth. We're in the Aviva booth at the Fiatech show. Aviva's been a founding champion and sponsor of Fiatech, and they purchased 8over8 last year, so we're under their family now. And so we'll be in their booth, and we can demonstrate live how we build these communications between owners and contractors, and how that can save you 5 to 10% on your project by avoiding claims and avoiding cost overruns. Thank you, Eva, for the opportunity.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We really are excited to have 8over8 and, of course, Aviva's continued support with the Fiatech conference. So we can't wait to see everybody at the conference here in Austin. It is April 4th through 6th, and it's going to be an exciting time. We are really looking forward to it. So make sure to register. If there is any questions, feel free to send me an email. Thank you very much, and have a great day.